Well, hello, beauties. Welcome back to the weekly Talk and Tap Tapinar. I seem to be on my own today. My partner and incredible coach, friend, therapist, Kandiee Campbell, the host of the Awaken Hope Show, is most likely tied up with all of her duties on that show. And she's a new grandma times two in the last few months. So I just want to tune into something today that can help you. Often I might choose different processes when I'm coaching one-on-one or in groups and share different things. So I want to bring those to you as well. But today I want to talk about how we can just tap on things even when we don't know why we're having a certain sensation. I'm trying to teach everyone to tune into their body because we often bypass these things. We'll go right to the thoughts in our heads and miss that actually it starts in the body. And there might just be a small sensation or something pretty big. And we can have, different pains in different parts of our body or shortness of breath or, you know, um, rapid heartbeat. There can be tingles somewhere. It can be anything. But sometimes I get this. I just feel off. Like it's almost like the air is not right. I don't feel exactly myself. And I've learned over time that if I ignore that and it goes on for the next day and I ignore that, on the third day, if I don't address it, it comes out. It comes out in different ways. It can really spurt out sideways. And it might be in just being very impatient, becoming snarky and saying those snide remarks, or even being passive aggressive. Or I get really weepy and I just don't feel that I'm being loved enough. Who knows what it is. I've learned it's actually that inner part of me that wants my attention. It's that shadow child who is holding all those memories. And those are for other times for me to teach you about those. Please go to my Substack and get the newsletters because I am writing about them. So, anyway, let's talk about that. When you're not feeling right, maybe you do have some pain. It could be, a headache, a backache, it could be anything. Something's going on that doesn't feel right. I challenge you to just recognize it. Say, oh, wow, something's up. I immediately gravitate to my collarbone. Um, so you can tap through points, but you can also just go to one. I love this one because it's as the meridians run up and down both sides of the body, this acupressure point, this tapping point is right on the line. It gets everything. And it's easy to do. You can put your whole hand on your heart, on the breastbone, and tap. You'll notice my thumb and forefinger are right there on those points. But just know that you can do any one of the points or all of them right on the side of the hand, on the wrist, fingertips, anywhere. So when you're feeling off, tap into it, and all you have to do is ask, what do I need to know? What's going on? What do I need to see, hear, or feel? You can ask questions like, am I tired? Do I need a nap? No, I feel good. Am I sick? Nope, that's not it. Am I thirsty? Oh, I haven't had any water. That can be that can be it. Or I forgot to eat lunch. It can be some of that stuff. So when you tune in and you hear, yeah, I'm kind of tired, take a nap, right? So just tune in and see what comes up for you. Sometimes you can't get an answer. It's just, but this idea of tapping has instantly brought you out of your mind into your body, giving you some calm, and that's all you need to do. So I'll tell you about the example that happened for me, and it's been a couple of years ago now, but it was so amazing to me that I share it with a lot of people. So I was feeling off. It just like something was not right and I couldn't figure it out. And by that second or third day, I was feeling it and I said, practice what you preach. And I stopped and I started tapping. I was getting dressed and ready for my day. And I just stopped and said, okay, what's going on? What is this? What do I need to know here? I don't get it. And within that moment, I mean, very little tapping here, right? It was just that. What is this? What's happening? And one tear came out of my right eye. And that is, if you know me, especially, I cry profusely. When I cry, I get a lot of tears, a lot of water. I don't always sob or anything, but there's a lot of tears. And so this one tear, it just came to me. I just said, well, hello, sadness. Why are you here? What is this? And within that next moment, I realized the date. It was in November, and I didn't have an exact date, but I knew what it was. It was on or close to the date that my late husband's son was killed in a car accident. I think it was 2 days before his 18th birthday. And I just knew instantly that it was there, it was close to that. And I just naturally looked up and, oh, hello, Dennis. That was my husband's name. Thank you for reminding me. I get it. Um, I always loved you. And a few more tears came. And I just got through that very, very quickly. It was like, a little nudge from spirit, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I always loved you. And then that was it. I was done. No more tears. I felt really good. I had more energy, and that was all it was. Not that that was a little thing, it was big, because particularly in my husband's years after that, November was a tough time. And when he went through his final 4 years with dementia and heart disease, it was tough. And so I just want you to know that it's that simple. You can do this. It's really easy. When it is a pain, just tune into the pain. Where is it in your body? Because you'll pinpoint the area that needs to be addressed, the chakra that needs to be addressed. For instance, when it's a lower back pain, it can often be right around the kidney area, which is where mine goes. Kidney, that's where fear is stored. It also gives me a signal that I've had too much sugar. Maybe I had a second glass of wine, things like that. But fear is there, and you can tap on that. What am I afraid of? Again, you might not get an answer right away. It will come to you within the next 24 hours, usually. But tapping can really help you release pain of any kind. I do it all the time for my clients. I help guide them through it. We have in my programs, if you're working with me, I have a complimentary, what we call the 911 call. In between sessions, you can shoot me a message and say, hey, I need help, whether you're amped up with anxiety or maybe you're feeling sad. It can be anything. Sometimes it's anger and disappointment or frustration over something or someone. You shoot me that message and we get on the phone. We don't do the Zoom at that point for these 911s. We just get on the phone. I find out what's going on and we walk through some tapping, and it is amazing. One of my clients told me that I had given her 6 months of physical therapy in 20 minutes. Her severe back pain was gone. We worked on that first and second chakra area, and it was gone. Hers turned out to be anger, which was really amazing. But at the end of the call, she said the pain is gone. And she finally cleared something that happened many years ago. So tune into your body, tap wherever you wish, side of the hand, wrist. I use this one when I'm watching TV and I start to get choked up and teary over something that's happening in a movie or a series. Is that crazy for me? Because I do cry easily. Just do that. Tell me how it goes for you. Comment here or in my other social medias at Coach Sandy Evenson. Listen to us on Awaken Hope. You'll have the link down there. Come back. Tell me what's going on for you. Tell me what you want to work on because I have an arsenal of tools, whether it's around your health, your weight, your money, relationships. What do you want to do? And just remember that you are loved and I see your beauty. I see your light. Shine brightly and come back next week.